Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. The Hollywood power couple who went from the sexiest people alive to a headline-consuming, legally tangled Shakespearean drama with helicopters, humanitarian trips, and 6 children in matching beige outfits. Their story wasn't just a romance, it was a global event, a red carpet fever dream, and eventually a PR apocalypse with wine, lawyers, and allegedly a plane. It all started in 2004 on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, a film about a bored married couple who find out they're both assassins hired to kill each other. Ironically, it foreshadowed the next 17 years of their lives. Brad, still married to America's sunniest sweetheart, Jennifer Aniston, showed up on set looking like a literal Abercrombie ad for emotional confusion. Angelina? Already the reigning queen of tattoos, knife collections, and adopting children while wearing leather pants. Sparks flew. Eyebrows were raised. Paparazzi started sleeping in bushes. By 2005, Brad and Jen were divorced, and although both denied any cheating, the tabloids were practically writing fan fiction. Brad and Angelina kept it ambiguous, saying they fell in love on set but waited until after the divorce. Sure, Jan. The world took sides. Team Aniston versus Team Jolie. Magazines sold out, hair was flipped, and someone probably got a free Jennifer bumper sticker. Eventually, the duo went public and started collecting children and international causes like Pokemon cards. First came Maddox, adopted by Angelina from Cambodia, followed by Zahara from Ethiopia, Pax from Vietnam, and then their biological children Shiloh, Knox, and Vivian. Because clearly the Jolie Pitt family believed in assembling an elite United Nations delegation by 2010. Their life became a glamorous blur of private jets, war-zone charity trips, Vogue spreads, and awkward red carpet kisses. Angelina wore vials of blood with her ex. Brad dabbled in architecture. They lived in a French chateau with a vineyard and enough bedrooms to get lost in emotionally and literally. In 2014, after nearly a decade of not being married, because why rush when you own half the earth, they finally tied the knot in a small ceremony where the kids helped write the vows and probably served hors d'oeuvres. Then came the fall. In 2016, Angelina filed for divorce. The reasons? Irreconcilable differences, and, depending on which tabloid you inhaled that day, anything from parenting disagreements to a now infamous private jet incident where Brad allegedly went full chaos dad mid-flight. The FBI was even briefly involved. Like, not even The Bachelor gets this dramatic. Angelina wanted full custody of all 6 children, and what followed was a years-long courtroom tug-of-war that made Kramer versus Kramer look like a Pixar short. What started as the world's hottest couple turned into a painfully public legal saga filled with statements, sealed documents, anonymous sources close to the situation, and awkward film premieres where they pretended not to exist in the same dimension. Angelina gave interviews in silk robes by fireplaces, talking about pain and resilience. Brad won an Oscar and thanked no one from his actual life. Tension? Atomic. Meanwhile, they had shared business interests, like the Château Miraval winery in France, which, of course, became another battlefield. Angelina allegedly sold her share. Brad sued. Someone probably tried to steal a barrel of rosé in protest. Now, they don't speak publicly. Their children are teenagers. Angelina is directing serious dramas in war-torn regions. Brad is making sculpted art and aging like a cursed vampire who made a deal with a skincare demon. They occasionally release statements, file more paperwork, or appear separately at events looking like 2 beautiful icebergs that once crashed into each other and sank the Titanic again. Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie weren't just a couple. They were a cultural era, a chaotic masterpiece, a story of love, lust, legacy, lawsuits, and the terrifying reality of joint real estate deals. In the end, their romance may have crumbled, but their legend? Forever front page.